Okay, let's get this thing fired up. Howdy, everybody. I am back. Vormithrax, more Cataclysm Dark Days ahead. We are continuing our stadium-based challenge. We're a little ways in, although well, I won't talk about the earlier parts. I'll just talk about what we're doing right now, where we're at. We are playing Major Pizza Laughlin, the security guard. We're trying to get to a stadium, which we've achieved, and we've got to clear it out, set up a base there, and plant one single seed to satisfy all those crazy farming lovers out there, just so I can say I've done it once and move on with my life. So we're one night into the current attempt, and we're hurting. Oh man, we're hurting. These two red things right here, Flimsy and Imperceptive Healer. Where's the mouse? There it is. Those two things right there. Flimsy and Imperceptive Healer. Ah, so bad. Such a bad combination. I can't say enough just how slow the healing is with these two combined. Wow. But yeah, we're going to make do. But this is the results of really pretty much the first night or so of our doing things. We're on day 34. But it stacks up. It's going to take probably a week, maybe a little more, to get that healed up. And that's with full applying of bandages and disinfectant and so on. So, we'll see. You're low-key excited because you want to learn how to farm for a while. You're not going to learn that here. You're not. I am famously horrified by the idea of farming. So, you're not going to learn anything about farming from this stream. So yeah, 10, 9, 8, 9, our base stats, nothing super big, as usual for most of my characters, and skills not too impressive either yet. We just now, at the end of last episode on Friday, finally have accumulated stuff. We have some stuff, so we're going to use that stuff to try to improve our brain and get some learning and get some healing done at the same time. We've got books, we've got food, we've got water, we've got not all the tools, unfortunately. This is another one of those sessions where Vorm is going to angrily stomp about town looking for a wrench and a hacksaw before he ends up having to make the damn things. But we've got a whole bunch of other stuff, so it's been a weird mishmash of what we have and have not found yet. Yeah, so other than that, that's most of the character sheet. We'll be improving a lot of that here real quick. That'll be the first thing on tonight's itinerary. We got a lot of bandaging and disinfecting. That's going to be pretty much permanent. It's always going to look like that on that screen. And here's our character hanging out in our autodock basement. And it's a lucky find. It is a full autodock basement, and it's right across the street from the stadium. So we're hanging out here. There's our target, but we can't move into the stadium yet because we're not strong enough to eject the squatters. We got some undead squatters inside the stadium, I don't know, concourse, rec area? I don't know what you call this outer area of the stadium. But that's where all the shops and hallways and so on are, and it's full of zombies. And I'm not strong enough to take those guys on yet, especially with our weakened condition. We have some interesting things sitting right out in the parking lot, like an atomic tank. We have an atomic tank sitting in the parking lot. That's how we got here. We actually started this map way the hell over here, right here? No, we started right here, right on that intersection. Laboratory right below us. Didn't go visit it. And we worked our way up north and we found like 3 vehicles in a row that I was able to hop into and move and hop into and move and hop into and move. Somewhere up here we found the atomic tank, and we just smashed literally our way through this area all the way down to the stadium. Then we used it to squish some zombies out front here, and that's pretty much what happened the first day. And we spent the next day or two taking advantage of the full moon and the clear skies when they were available to run around and do some things. Including last trip, Friday, we went way the hell up here. You can see all these buildings have been marked off up here. Yeah, we were way the hell up here. And somehow managed to get back again without the advantage of the night vision with the full moon. So it was touch and go. It was a bit of an adventure. Pretty easy when you got the clear skies and the full moon, but when it finally goes away and you're far from home, it's pretty scary with this kind of a character. We don't have any particular strengths. I mean, we're not super strong or dexterous or anything. We do have a Screama, but that's kind of a mid-level martial art. And for somebody so damage averse as we are, it's not really probably a good one. So, however, we'll see if we can stay alive. Here's our current gear. Nothing too impressive. We've found a few things. We do have a fair amount of the standard medical gear, so we're okay there. Which is good, because we're going to be slapping bandages and disinfectant on, literally, like I said, it's just going to be a permanent thing. Hopefully we can keep our supply ahead of demand. But you'll notice there's no wrench, there's no hacksaw yet. That's not good. We've been a lot of places and checked a lot of things, and we still don't have a wrench or a hacksaw. Other than that, it's a mishmash. We've found a few things as we've been running, but it's mostly just found gear. We actually found a hiking backpack. That was awesome. That saved me a ton of leather that we're going to be able to put to better use. Then we do have a kukri, which we just damaged somehow. I don't remember even really swinging the damn thing, but we've managed to damage it already. Then we've got, yeah, not too much else. It's too exciting. We do have... Let me see here. Oh, we didn't even get the full firefighter belt, did we? I forget what I've got on my tool belt. What have I got on my tool belt? I can't remember. What are you holding, tool belt? Crowbar and soldering iron. Alright. Don't really need those on there, but whatever. So yeah, so there's our gear. Like I said, nothing too super impressive there. And then we've got a big old pile of stuff. So what we are wealthy in is... Well, we're fairly wealthy in books. There's our... Oh, look at that. Morale's too low. Wet and cold. Yeah. We'll take a look at that. But we got a fairly large supply of books. We do have some gaps. We got some missing ones. We're nowhere near done yet. But we got plenty enough to get some of the things done that I need to get done. So that's what we're going to work on. We're going to do some reading, do some healing, and that's pretty much it for probably a couple of days. Unless we get another clear moon or clear sky before the moon goes away at night. I'm so tempted to keep looting while I can. It's so much easier to loot when you got the clear skies. I'm willing to press my luck when I get options to do that. So, we'll see. Alright, so that's kind of where we're at, what we're doing. I did show the map, so we're not really looking around the map anymore, other than trying to hit certain locations. If I do get a good clear sky with our full moon, the next trip is going to be south from here. We're going to roll south along this road down to this hunting supply store. Might be able to get some good stuff there. Bows, maybe I'll use bows. Probably not, but maybe. Camping gear. I'm going to make, if I don't find before I make it, a gasoline lantern to solve our light problem. There's just all sorts of cool stuff you can get in a hunting supply store. And then we've also got nearby there a construction site. Possible tools again, as well as possible full excavator sitting on the street outside. Not probably going to hit the doc's office. Most of the good stuff is locked behind safes and computer doors. But then there are 1, 2, 3 bookstores that we can get to this way before we kind of roll back around to home. So that's kind of the idea. We'll see how it goes if we get the opportunity. All right, let me check in with chat. Howdy, everybody in chat. Welcome back. Hey there, Trixie Badger. Is this the same run with the nuclear tank? Yes, it is. The tank is sitting outside the stadium. What is my favorite martial art? I don't have a favorite. There's so many of them, and I play so much. I don't really have a favorite. I still haven't covered nearly all of them. I don't think I've actually used more than maybe half of them. And they've all changed. I mean, they're all undergoing a massive overhaul right now that completely changes a lot of them. So whatever my favorite used to be is probably totally different now after this radical change they've been going through. The change is good. I do approve of the change, and it seems like the person doing it really knows his stuff and is doing a really good job with it. So, but yeah, they've all changed so much. I don't know. I think the most fun I've ever had with a martial art in a run would be Zuiquan, however that's pronounced. I had a great old time with that, but it was back in the good old days when it was just broke as hell, and you could do some pretty funny stuff with it. Literally just walk through town and stuff would come at you and just explode. You wouldn't even have to fight anything. You would just be walking along and just hordes of zombies would just explode themselves on your free counterattacks and stuff. But that was kind of a super character. That was the Drunk Master Mutant run. Still one of my favorites. That was quite a while back. Year and a half? I forget. That was a while ago. But yeah, I had a whole lot of fun with that one. But we've had some fun with some other ones. Just kind of depends. Another Tai Chi playthrough. Such a useless combat martial art. Yeah, I'm suspect of a lot of the martial arts right now because of the whole stamina thing. Oh, man. That has rendered so many of the martial arts not totally neutered, but, jeez. I don't know. I haven't investigated enough of them on actual challenge runs where I put a lot of effort into them. But the whole stamina redo has really, really made it tough on a lot of the martial arts. So... okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get our morale fixed, and we're gonna do some reading. So, healing's number one, and skills. I want to work first on Fab. We're gonna try to get our Fab to 5 or 6. I think 5 is what somebody told me you need for Gasoline Lantern. I'm probably missing a part, like a 2-liter tank or something for it. I'll find out, but maybe not. But we're gonna work on our Fab and tailoring, and we're gonna see if we can get some survivor gear put together as quickly as possible. I think I'm missing 1 or 2 odds and sods of components, but we got most of the major stuff. So we'll see. But that's kind of the initial plan. So tailoring and Fab, get those to 6. Then mechanics next, so I can take advantage of any vehicle stuff. I want to try to start setting up some of the base stuff pretty quick. We've already got some of the most powerful components. We've got an engine crane, and we've got a welding cart sitting outside the stadium next to our tank. So that's just sitting there waiting for us to take advantage of. We were able to drag that stuff back from other locations, so those are pretty valuable. My fear is that by the time I can get myself to a point where I can clear the stadium, setting the base up will be irrelevant. That's my fear at the moment. I've got such a weak-ass character that in order to survive the clearance of the stadium, I may no longer need a base by that point. But we're going to set one up anyway. But that's kind of the way it's feeling like it might end up going. We'll see. I'm going to try to avoid that if possible. I'm going to do as little as I can of base setting up until we actually get into that place. But yeah, with the number of zombies that I have in this game world and all my normal difficulty settings, it's going to be tight. We'll see. Alright, so I don't know what my sleep schedule is. As always, I always forget in between episodes. We do have a full 60-liter tank, 240 units of water. We've got a fairly good wood supply, and I'm hoping to save that as soon as I get the gasoline lantern built. So that'll be the first focus. Alright, so what's armor? What's our morale? There, the other morale key. That morale key. Minus 44, mostly because we're wet. Alright, well I got a towel for that. Oh no, I dropped the towel because I wasn't using it for anything. I do have a towel laying around here. Come here, towel. Alright, so that'll dry me off. I'll wait a few minutes. I gotta go do something about that cyborg too. He's gonna drive me nuts. I used to lock him in the bathroom specifically so that I could, in the super early game, like day 1 type games, I would lock him in the bathroom and then I would pull zombies downstairs and have him kill the zombies for me. Because if they killed him, he just gets up again the next in 7 or 8 hours. But he would kill the zombies for me that I would pull from up above so I could loot them or just clear my local area around my base. But they don't fight so much anymore, which is unfortunate. Wait, Broken Cyborg? I can't remember now. Do they get up? Maybe they don't get up. I'm probably remembering the wrong thing. Come here, Cyborg. I want to get rid of you. You're just gonna keep making noise and giving me grief. I don't need you in my basement. Come on. I'm tired of putting on the earplugs. Alright, come out here into the wilderness. Okay. Just leave you behind now. Head back in. Ah, the sound of silence. Alright. Yeah, I know Scorpion just got done, so yeah, well, is Silat under Silat or is it under Pentjack? has it not already been taken care of? I don't remember. I know they're going alphabetically. They're getting towards the end of the the end of the list. Either Dirk or Shadow. What's new? Oh, just Cataclysm. Everything's new in Cataclysm. Damn game changes so fast. Alright, so we should have this taken care of. Yes, we do. Go ahead and how much firewood do I have sitting here? Take it down? No. 61 planks still. I'm gonna burn through maybe half of those by the time I get my fab up, unless I go to battery power, which I'd like to avoid. I think I have stripped. Well, we got a little bit of wood in there. Metal, no wood in there. No wood, not really up here. So I'd have to go upstairs to get more. Not a terribly big problem, but minorly inconvenient when I don't have Z levels turned on for hauling up and down stairs. Alright, let's do the fire. Okay, focus, not the best. Let's activate a morale enhancement device. Activate our game watch, which is, I forget where. Don't have it on me. There it is. I'll play some Minesweeper again. Expert Minesweeper, I'm dead. I'm so sad. I still get a bonus for play the video game, though. Alright, we're hungry. Let's have some foods. Let's go ahead and have that before it goes bad. I got some foods I really need to eat. I got all these meat sandwiches and hamburgers. And cheeseburgers. They're gonna go, some of them probably go bad before I actually end up eating them. Alright, fun foods. What do we got? Toastums plus 10. Chocolate bar plus 10. And no alcohol. No veggies for now. Yeah, some pineapple. Alright, there we go. Focus trending towards 122. I like 122 better than those other ones. Did I bring any fun books down? We've got a crime novel. I'll go ahead and read a crime novel. 86. 94, not bad. Alright, 100 focus. Now we're going to hit the good stuff. Alright, so Fab's first up. We're halfway to level 5. We've got about a level and a half to go. So we've got 30 minutes, or 30 minutes all the way to 6. So we might as well just use Handloader's Helper. None of the other ones have any benefit to using them over the other ones. Read! Man, I do miss my 13 intelligence fast reader. It's always a massive shock when I switch character runs from one of those guys to somebody that doesn't have it. Holy mackerel, this is slow. Oh no, we were only partway to 4. I mistook which level I was on. Yuck. Yeah, this is so slow. Oh, we used 16 planks just to get through half of a level? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. We're gonna have, why is it, am I really that bad? Or is that book just tough to read and I picked the wrong one? I have to do it. I need to one more level. Still not tired. Focus is bad again. All of our morale bonuses are probably gone. They are. Yeah, look at all these sandwiches going old. Oh, I'm overweight. I hate that. I got high calorie foods that I want to take advantage of, but they're gonna go bad before I even need to eat them. Maybe we'll bulk up a bit and then burn off the calories by just not eating for 3 or 4 days. Let's see, 9 a.m. same day, so I took like 6 hours, something like that. That's terrible. Requires intelligence of 9 to easily read. It doesn't actually say that on this screen, but I wonder if it incorporates it into the chapter read time. Let's grab Boyer's buddy real quick. Oops. Intelligence of 8. So this one takes 1 less intelligence. This one I actually meet, but they have the same read time. That seems odd to anybody else? It seems odd to me. Well, I'd rather have some more happy foods real quick. I don't really have enough of this stuff to make a real dent. We will burn some more battery power, though. Yeah, it just seems odd. Heavy coughing zeroed out my stamina. Set it so I can't even continue reading. That's hilarious. Alright, let's burn some batteries. I got some batteries. Probably not nearly enough, though. Ooh, 14, 19. So slow! We are tired. There goes the batteries. Reload. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and go take our nap. I'm very thirsty. What do I have ready to drink? That's the gas that I'm going to use for the lantern. I don't think I have any... Alright, eat all the stuff. Bulk up on calories. Oh, I'm still working my way through the milk. That's right. But I'm sated. Give me some water. I know I've got a gallon jug. Alright. I think all my bandages have pretty much worn off. This is going to be fun. Everything needs to be fixed. Fix them all. I'm going to be spending so much time rolling through this menu. It's going to be terrible. Oh... Alright, there we go. 6 and 6 average, everything. We don't have the Cyborg to worry about anymore, so I don't need the earplugs. I think we're okay otherwise. Temperature's all fine. 3 p.m. Good timing. We'll wake up in time for us to check, see if we get a full moon, clear skies again. Off sleep we go. Yeah, most tools like that operate just through the crafting menu. Just like any other tool, you just have to have the appropriate tool nearby for the recipe to show up and be available to you. You also have to have a high enough skill in cooking to be able to get access to that food item. So it's possible you have the tool, but you still don't have enough skill to know the recipe or be able to use the recipe. So it's a combination of things that have to be true. There's very few things interface-wise do you actually interact with to do food items. About the only things are smoking racks, charcoal kilns, things like that. Those things you actually do have a menu they have to load things into. Just about everything else is handled through the crafting menu. Okay, hey look, we're green. Everything's green. Oh, we're in good shape. So bad. So little healing. Full night's sleep, quarter bar. Oh man, that's bad. We slept till 1. We overslept. We got rain, so we do not have a movement advantage, so we're gonna ignore the outside world. Let's blow another battery here. Push, we'll get our morale up again. Of course we're a minesweeper experts. See? Look at that strategy. Alright, next up, I want MP3. Need to get that music bonus going too. Alright, so we're at 103, trending to 112. It's not going to go up much more. We'll stack up a little more. No food's about to go rotten on me. Let's do a brownie, a cheese, and a toastum. Okay, let's burn some more batteries. My favorite thing. Go back to Boyer's Buddy. 47, 52. Another question I have to debate. Normally, I don't sweat throwing bandages and disinfectant on a few body parts during the daytime to keep the healing going even while I'm awake, because you do heal during the day. You heal more when you're sleeping, but you do get improvements. But with this guy, I don't know if I could keep that up. That's a really large amount of bandages and disinfectant I'd have to be slathering on for relatively small benefit. This kind of a severely reduced healing rate is about the only time I think it might not be worth it. I might actually have to concentrate on just the most healing portions of my day, given how many I'm going to end up burning through here. Okay, hey Fab5, let's check the recipe. Lantern, gasoline lantern, all I need is a bottle. Cool, we're good. We're good to go. I just need to empty a bottle, flask, or jar. That shouldn't be a problem. Eat bottle? I'd like to eat a bottle, please. I could eat the plastic bottle of cranberry juice. I am thirsty. Let's do that. Alright, I has bottle. Excuse me? I do not has bottle? Was that a plastic bottle? That was probably a plastic bottle. I didn't notice. Show me bottles. Glass bottle of brandy. Yeah, I emptied a plastic bottle. Oh, really? Only bottle I have is the glass bottle of brandy, huh? Alright, unload the brandy. Do I have a container for it? I got the... Don't really have a container for it. Plastic bottle. And I don't have many plastic bottles laying around either, apparently. I guess I don't really care. I don't have that many uses for it. Whoa. Oh, that plastic bottle actually held it all? Alright, that was kind of surprising to me. Lantern! We has lantern. 1 hour to build the lantern. Gasoline lantern, so helpful. So this is I've determined this is my lighting source of choice for the early game. It's just so easy to get a hold of standard gasoline, and any small amount you get, even just a gallon jug, will last a really long time while you're reading and crafting and so on. You don't have to worry about burning all your planks and inhaling smoke and all that kind of stuff. So just use the opened aluminum can. Alright, we has achieved gasoline lantern supremacy. Headlamp off. Reload. So I've got this jerry can right above me here with 6.8 liters out of 10 that the plastic jerry can will hold. So we'll see how long that lasts. Should be a good long while. A surprisingly long while. So we're going to reload the gas. Activate our gas lantern. And now we has light. We has nice bright light with no worries about breathing smoke and coughing myself to death and or burning through all of my limited plank supply. So now we'll just use planks when we're actually cooking. Huge help, huge help. Alright, what are we up to? We've got only a little bit of morale bonus going. We're slaked. Our focus is okay-ish. I still got one more level I want to power through for Fab. I want to get to 6 for both Fab and tailoring and turn my attention elsewhere. skills! Welcome! Alright, so now we're back to the slow book. Any other Fab? Ooh, -2 fun. No thank you. Bad. That one will go to 7 with no negative and still 30 minutes. So we're just going to 6 for now, so I'll just stick with the one I got. Actually, it's 8 a.m., so yeah. Too late to go check outside. I forgot to stop reading and check outside once in a while. I'm losing track of just how long these things are taking. I want to sleep around 1 a.m. here pretty quick. We're not going to make it before 1. Yeah, stop reading. Pretty important to me that I do get to check the nighttime, because I desperately do want to make a night run if I can. So stop that. Oh, I'm not even tired yet. I'm gonna try to sleep anyway. Alright, we're still overweight. We're still overweight, of course. I'm gonna need the blueberries. Have some water. And it's that time again, or do I let those ride? I do not let those ride. Oh, that's right. I need to go grab some more bandages. Gives me all the bandages. Alright, lather on all of the antiseptics. There we go. 6 and 6 at average. And off to bedtime we go. New menu. You have trouble sleeping. We're tossing and turning. We're gonna take a hit of cough syrup. That'll help push us into the tired zone a little faster. Sleep. No alarm. Yep. So if you're not aware, cough syrup does help put you to sleep. Increases your fatigue by a certain value, so if you are desperately needing to fall asleep, try some cough syrup. Just don't try it too much. You're not likely to level yourself by putting bandages on. It's just too small of an increase to really notice. Typically, you can hopefully get a hold of a first aid kit that has the level 1 book in it. And then Big Book of First Aid is one of the more common books that you'll find in houses and pretty much anywhere that might have books. So that gets you to 3. And after about level 3 first aid, the benefit to higher first aid for benefiting, bandaging, and disinfecting and such falls off pretty dramatically. So get to at least 3 to get the bulk of the benefit, and higher than that is useful for other things, but you won't get a really drastic increase in healing factor even if you double it or go all the way to 8. Alright, so as you can see, right leg didn't move, didn't budge an inch, still sitting there at the 3 bars. So bad. So anybody not familiar, if you're new to the game, Imperceptive Healer is one of the highest point negative traits in the game at 8. And recover barely any health through sleeping. Heals only 1/10 of the usual hit points. And I've also stacked on top of that Flimsy, which is 25% less hit points and you heal slower. And yes, it does stack, so I'm below 10% of the normal already low hit point healing. Good times. Good times. Alright, so we're back to lantern work. Come here, lantern. Where'd you go? Gas lantern. Reload gas lantern. Read book. No. Eat foods. Not gonna have those. I don't think I'm gonna worry about the foods now. We'll do the morale bonus bump and the music. Alright, this will get us to 6, right? I think we're at 6. There we go, Fab 6. Alright, now we gotta start working on tailoring. Go ahead and dump hand loaders, Boyer's Buddy. Read a crime novel a couple of times. Get our focus bump back up. 104 is good. Reload again. Alright, what is next? So driving, tailoring to 6. Same levels basically. 30 minutes, no fun factor modifications. We can go 4 to 6. Perfect. That's what I want. Oops, crabby crap. I forgot the most important thing. I keep forgetting. Oh, it's clear skies! Oh! Damn it! How much time did I lose? Cyborg just still hanging out there? That's interesting. Let's check the weather. Ooh, that's not good weather. Make the trip? Don't make the trip. We'd probably have clear weather. Maybe if I did a direct sprint, we might get all the way to the hunting supply before the weather closed in or I passed into rain. Depends on which direction those clouds are going. But I think we would definitely have bad weather on the way back if I tried to get to those. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the Cyborg graphic is weird. There's a couple different versions of the broken Cyborg. I've seen them flip-flop sometimes. So, to try it or not to try it? So I don't know if the rain is moving this way. I still have not figured out how to tell the direction of the wind. I know there's a wind indicator, but I don't know how to tell the direction. It doesn't show me that I can tell. I think we're gonna take a run. Let's take a run. We'll see if we can get something accomplished out there. I desperately want to get a few more things, if I can. So let's go ahead and get our hunger and thirst taken care of. Vegetable salad and some biscuits, I guess. Alright, just drop lantern, turn off the MP3 player. Okay, I think we're down to where I normally like to be with my gear and my drugs. I'm carrying a few too many bandages, though. Let's just drop them down here where I'm going to end up reapplying them anyway. Alright, we've got a stupid amount of volume available. We don't need that much anymore. Let's ditch the leather backpack. 57 is more than enough. I don't have another pair of pants. I got no pants. I gotta find me some clean pants to swap out. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll be on the lookout in some houses for some pants for me to swap out. Other than that, I think I'm okay with everything I've got. Let's reload the headlamp just in case. All right, I think we're set. Let's go try to take care of a few things. So, the reason we're doing this, if you're not aware... Hey, it changed again. He swapped back to the other version. Like I said, they flip-flop. I don't know why. The reason we're doing this is because we have clear weather and we have a full moon. The moon phase is passing, so I don't have many more days of getting access to this vision range. This is my vision range with clear skies and a full moon. It's huge! It's super easy to run around the city and loot when you've got this much view range, and the zombies don't get this advantage. So always, 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 the first few nights, because it seems like every run now starts with a full moon, always, always try to check if you've got clear skies, and then secondarily you can use the look command, look at the sky, and see what the weather is looking like. I just still cannot figure out a way of telling which direction this is rain over here. That's drizzle. This is clouds. Yeah, that's clouds. And you won't see this unless you're in the clear. You don't have any visibility to see the rain fronts or storm fronts and so on. So if you're in the clouds or you're in the rain, this will all be just blank. But if you're in a clear spot, you'll be able to see the local weather. But yeah, I just don't know a way of telling which direction that's going. So we're going to go ahead and try to move. We're going to do it as quickly as we can. Hopefully I don't get... Ooh, firefighter zombie. Nah, must resist. Must keep moving. As we travel, we'll try to see if we can figure out which direction the thing's going. So we've got an RV here. That'll give us the kitchen unit and washing machine and refrigerator that we can put in the stadium base, assuming it doesn't get shredded to pieces, which may happen. Yeah, see, we're skirting right along the edge. I think the rain is moving towards me, unfortunately. We're already about to cross into it, so I'm not going to get this vision bonus anywhere near long enough to really take advantage of it. That's... It makes a massive world of difference in difficulty, whether I can see or not. And my chances of taking damage spike way up. Much as I want to get out and grab some things, I don't think I can afford to do this. I would much rather finish off my another day of reading and then try to put together some survivor gear, because that'll massively reduce the amount of damage I'm taking to my hit points from incidental hits from low-level zombies. So I'm kind of balancing the danger factor and the timing versus the passing of the full moon phases. Because I'm going to lose this option here pretty soon, so I'd like to take advantage of it while I've got it, but I just don't think I should do it. I've already got the books I need to get tailoring and fab to 6. That'll at least get me into standard survivor gear if I've got enough components that don't fail too often at low intelligence, which is a possibility. No, I'm backing up. I went pretty dangerous last time. I don't want to repeat that. I put myself into way worse situations than I really should have. So, fortunately, no trip out and about for us. Yeah, all right. It's definitely heading my way. Alright, just that little bit of time passed. We used to have a gap of clear sky out like so. It's already approaching, so... Alright, I'm happy I changed my mind. We're out of here. That stuff back up. Activate the lantern. Activate... Don't have that many batteries for that, unfortunately. Alright, back to reading. Focus is good. Get her done. 10, 15, 21, 27, 32, 37, 43, 48. Maybe we can get... I don't think I'm going to get both levels done before we end up having to sleep. Oh, ran the lantern down. So, here's the first level. And just keep reading. I need a bigger capacity flash, or bigger capacity lantern is what I need. Very hungry, very tired, thirsty. Ooh, it's already 8 p.m. Holy crap. Well, this isn't going to time well, because now I'm going to sleep the entire night away, which is not good. We're at 70%. Let's read a little longer. 80%. Let's go check the weather. Lightning storm. Alright, well, that answers that question. Back with the lantern. More reading. Alright, we got 6. We're not very tired yet. Check one more time. More lightning storm. Alright, so we got another day gone by. That moon phase is changing. We're not going to get too many more. Oh, smash down some soy milk and some almond milk and some water. Alright, so next up on the list, turn this back on and let's check what we're missing. Survivor suit. We got it all! The power of preparation compels you! Be gone, foul, missing inventory. I have expelled the inventory demon. That's what I like to see. I got the soldering iron, I've got the thread, I've got the rags, I've got the leather, I remember to pick up a raincoat, I've got the tool belt, plenty of duct tape, and Kevlar. Ooh, I'm not going to have quite enough Kevlar, I think, for all the parts. Yeah, but storage is not the issue. For new players and for early games, storage amount is the primary overriding restriction. But for advanced players and or mid to late game, it's all about carry weight instead of storage. That's what it transitions into. At least when you're playing regular human characters, not those super characters with 18 strength when you're running stats do skills, stats do kills, and all the mutations and so on. But if you're running a guy with 10 strength, you can't carry all that much, and weight becomes the issue once you start layering on all the armor and weapons and so on that you want to carry around with you. Storage amount really doesn't matter for mid to late game for most folks, because you have access to these huge backpacks and so on. So I don't really care which suit provides more carry capacity. That's not a big concern of mine. I go with Light Survivor suit quite often, though. I do favor it a lot of ways, especially in high mobility characters, which this one actually is. This is a high mobility character. And if I decide I need to upgrade, I can. The problem, though, is this is a high mobility character with highly compromised immune system and healing factor. So I have to find a middle ground between better protection and not too much encumbrance and weight. And I think the general survivor suit is going to be pretty much where I land on that. So it gets me 812. My goal, typically, on average, is to get to 12 points of protection at 100% coverage on all the body parts, or as close to it as I can manage. By doing that, it essentially renders you, not quite, but mostly or functionally immune to standard low-level zombie damage. Usually the only damage you'll take is when they smack you in the mouth or poke in the eyes when you forget to put your mask on. And the mask doesn't provide enough protection to prevent all the damage. So you do take head damage when you get poked in the eyes constantly. That's kind of what I aim for. So... Light survivor suit, you mean lined with Kevlar? To make it into essentially a survivor suit for protection factor? I don't remember what the total encumbrance or weight values are between those two. I don't think I've ever actually looked at a light survivor suit lined with Kevlar compared to a standard survivor suit. I'm pretty sure from memory the protection values are exactly the same. It's possible weight is a little different or the encumbrance falls a little differently. I don't remember. I don't usually try to shave that narrow a distinction between my various components. It's not usually really something I cared that much about. For simplicity, though, I'm probably just going to end up crafting the survivor suit. The other potential downside, though, is the skill level. So this is level 6 for tailoring, this is level 5 for tailoring. So at level 6 tailoring right now, I could fail some important components on this and cause a problem. Like, I don't know if it would fail all 24 Kevlar plates at once, or if just 1 or 2 fail. I'm not sure how it handles various numbers of things. Like, if it fails the duct tape, does it fail all 300, or does it fail 1 duct tape? I'm not sure how the crafting system works for that. Alright. Yeah, but you're also... I guess it also makes a difference if you already have an unlimited supply of Kevlar, because they're both going to use 24 Kevlar plates. And if I pick the light survivor suit, I have to use more Kevlar to get the same protection value. So then it's essentially going to cost me more Kevlar to put together the light survivor suit lined with Kevlar than just go with the straight survivor suit. So I don't have an infinite supply of Kevlar right now. So I'm just going to go for the standard survivor suit. I need the protection very definitely. So the extra 2 points is pretty critical for me. No, you cannot do drugs to boost intelligence. They remove that ability too. That's right, you didn't know about that one. Pretty much all of the stat boosting drugs and alcohol and so on no longer boost stats. Can't do that no more. They have other effects. Alright, so we're going to go with the standard survivor suit. If we do manage to get it crafted, that'll be a huge help to our survivability, because I've already also got the flame suit. So we'll layer in the flame suit and the survivor suit, and that'll get us real close to those numbers that I need to render me essentially immune. Any idea why they did that? The same old reason, realism. That's pretty much it. Focus is already a thing, and you don't really get smarter by taking certain drugs, and you don't suddenly turn into a Hulk when you take certain drugs. So I don't know. It's just part of the whole realism thing. And it was a pretty significant jump. I mean, even small jumps in stats are pretty significant when your scale is only like 0 to 8, 0 to 10 typically. Timing wise, we are tired. It's noon? No, it's midnight. If I sleep now, I've driven past the new monsters. I haven't actually engaged them in combat yet. But we've seen them a few times on various streams, but I haven't actually tried fighting them yet. So far, there was no need for me to engage them in fisticuffs. And so I didn't. I just said, wow, that's different and new, and kept driving. I'm just debating, do I want to start the crafting now, or... I think I am going to start the craft now. It's probably going to go to dead tired here pretty quick, but now that I need to reset my day-night cycle again. So let's go ahead and start it. Get the gas lantern reloaded. Go, survivor suit, go! Wow, 80%, not dead tired yet, 90%. Ah, 3 rags, 3 leather patches, 2 Kevlar plates. Alright, I can afford that. There we go, we have a survivor suit! Holy crap, that's awesome. Survivor suit on day 6. That's pretty good. That's pretty good timing. All right, let's wear a survivor suit. We has achieved survivor suit. Towards that end, let us now get rid of boxer shorts. Jeans. Yeah, let's dump all this extra stuff, then I'll relayer on the important stuff here in a bit. All right. Down to socks, the hood. Let's go ahead and put on the other flame resistant stuff. Here's my gloves. All right, we got a lucky find in one of the short fire trucks. We got all 3 of the flame resistant items: the hood, the suit, and the gloves. So that was awesome. The reason I like them is they provide 3 protection each at 100% on all the body parts. Plus, they give you some of the other protections. But 100%, close to skin, which is also pretty important. It's out of the way and doesn't conflict. And gives you 3/3. So that's awful nice. Like I said, 3 gets me to 11 bash. So I'll have 11-12 bash on 100% of my body parts, minus face and eyes, like I said. Excuse me. So just those 2 pieces get me so close to being immune. At 100%. None of that 90% coverage crap when you're fighting 50 zombies and you constantly get nickel and dimed. Yeah, the progress bar at the top's nice. Now I don't have to, especially when I'm watching or listening to music, the massive stream of spam in the chat log or in the combat log, trying to see the percentages. That was always fun. Alright, so now do we sleep? 3:42 a.m. It's still not quite late enough. I'm going to push it. What else can we make? Nothing. We can make nothing. I probably need to reload my soldering iron. So I usually go with the XL helmet. Wait a minute. Why does that... Oh no, I can't do the heavy helmet, not the XL. I mean the heavy helmet. I can't do the heavy helmet yet because I don't have the skill. Oh yeah, I'll refit them eventually. Don't worry. Before we go out and about, I'll get things refitted. Not in a hurry for it at the moment, though. So, thread and reload my soldering iron. No problem. So boots we can do, if I do a standard helmet, by the time I finish making these, I'll do the helmet last. I might actually level up by the time I finish everything else. What did we get to with just the suit? Yeah, we're already at 84%. So as soon as I make the gloves or the boots, then we'll hit 7 and I can do the heavy helmet. So important consideration. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do the survivor gloves next. Do old goggles. Where are you at, gloves? I should have typed in gloves. Not light. There we go. Oh yeah, soldering iron and thread. Speaking of that, reset. Long rope. Come here, long rope. Activate. Washing kit, long rope. Sure, clean the diver's watch while we're at it. Okay, now we have a long rope. Butcher, long rope. Butcher. Short rope. Butcher, long string. Oh, this is where I should just separate the piles, but who cares? I don't need that many. Oops, nope. Should be good enough for now.